Some objects seem to absorb tragedy, as if the moment of death soaks into the metal, the leather, the glass, transforming a simple vehicle into a cursed artifact. This is the story of one such object. Not a jewel, not a painting, but a car. A silver Porsche 550 Spyder, arrogantly nicknamed Little Bastard. Its first and most famous owner was James Dean, the rebel icon who died in it. But the story didn't end on that curve of California State Route 46. In fact, that's where it really began. This is the sinister chronicle of how one man's death seemed to cling to his car and haunt everyone who touched it afterward. September 30th, 1955. James Dean, passionate about racing, drives his new Porsche Spyder to a competition. He is warned about the danger of the powerful car. His response is iconic. What can they do? Kill me? A few hours later, at an intersection, he collides violently with another car. Dean, 24 years old, dies on the spot. The little bastard is a twisted wreck. The world mourns the star. The car, a morbid trophy, is towed to a yard. Here, the legend begins to form on top of the facts. The coroner who examined Dean, Dr. Robert H. Hupin, dies in a car crash shortly after. The truck that towed the Porsche from the crash scene loses control on the road. The driver is thrown out and crushed by the truck itself as it rolls over. The wrecked car, now a piece of morbid curiosity, is loaned for a traffic safety exhibition. And this is where the curse becomes public and violent. While the car is on display, the warehouse mysteriously catches fire. The fire destroys everything except the little bastard, which remains practically untouched by the flames. The car is then loaned to another exhibition. This time it falls from its pedestal and breaks a young student's leg. It was getting hard to ignore. The most insane decision was made: dismantle the car and sell its parts as macabre souvenirs. That's when the curse multiplied. 2 doctors buy engine parts to use in their race cars. One of them, Troy McHenry, suffers a fatal accident during a race driving a car with parts from the Spyder. The other, William Eschritt, rolls his car on a curve, being seriously injured. He survives to claim his car simply locked up inexplicably. A store in California caught fire after some parts were stored there. The tire that was sold simply blew out for no reason, causing the buyer's car to roll over. It seemed any fragment of that Porsche carried a seed of destruction. The final fate of the little bastard's chassis is the pinnacle of the mystery. It was loaded onto a truck to be transported back to the Dean family. The truck headed out on the road and disappeared. Simply disappeared. Neither the truck, nor the driver, nor the chassis were ever found. The cursed artifact, the core of all the tragedy, evaporated into thin air, as if it had fulfilled its purpose and returned to the realm of legends. What explains this? Mass coincidence? The psychology of the macabre, where people, knowing the story, become nervous and prone to accidents? Or can objects, in fact, retain a negative energy, a kind of echo of violence that influences the world around them? The terror of the little bastard story is that it operates in this limbo. The accidents happened. The deaths are real. The sequence is abnormally long and specific. It is a modern curse, born on the hot asphalt of California, fueled by fame and the premature death of an icon. It reminds us that sometimes the stories we tell about things have real power, and that a car is not just metal and gasoline. It can be a coffin. It can be a bad luck charm. It can be a ghost of steel, always hungry for more lives to join its first and most famous victim. The Curse of the Little Bastard is a tale of industrial horror, where the monster has no teeth or claws, but bumpers, wheels, and a steering wheel that never forgave anyone for daring to touch it.